girl in the mall with the shirt read, "Boys lie." My steps stalled to a crawl when, in laughter, I cried the hilarious hypocrisy of what I'd spied. "Boys lie." Landed blatantly across her blouse, where, by the way, you say you don't want men to stare, yet portray on display, powdered and sported, low-cut, pushed up, accentuated and elevated, heightened and brightened. Wow. I won't let my eyes wander, because that's not what you want. After all, I may see that phony dye job you flaunt, or the hair down your back I'm made to believe is anything other than counterfeit weave, or your tricks with lipstick, or the fake lush of your blush, or the phony eyelashes you try to show yet another false facade hanging below eyebrows, a cheaply crafted, crammed-on con where old ones were shaved off and new ones were drawn on. From your fake hair to your fake lips, to the push-up bra you use, to the false height, high-heel shoes, all made to confuse my eye. Dear, everything about you is a lie. And they say, boys lie.
I don't like it, but that's all. We don't lie. Preacher?
We do.
We lie.
Yeah, we do.
I think.
Yeah.
It's still live.
An open letter signed Mr. Bitterness. This is an open letter to any magazine editor who refused to publish my work, finding use with your English major, gainfully employed all wager, refusing to publish my rubbish. I can almost see you, your smuggish smirk. Listen here, you jerk, I'm just trying to get some work. Sorry. Sorry. Dearest esteemed colleague, it is with a humbled humility that I write you, with first an apology for wasting your time. With a poem I submitted swept up in too much rhyme, a clever cacophony of wayward inelegance wrangled and then tangled into the form of a sentence. Each line crafted with ridiculous amounts of thought, each syllable placed with meticulous precision, each line's decision made with a clever mind wrought, not a single notion made in conclusion, not a single conclusion made in haste. I should have known that this entry was only a waste of my time and yours. Sir, I write you to invite you to review a poem more suited for the public. A poem more in keeping with the works that I see published. Sir, I give you the tears of rain wash the stones of the sun-drenched hills in autumn. Bone, whitest bone were the colors of the clouds that floated ever idly overhead. Casting shadows as I crawl slowly over. And listen, I did, to the bubbling river beside me, where the water flowed down the landscape, twisting and flowing in much the way a woman's curve. And I laid to contemplate the tulip I picked on that morning's sprint in whatever cliche I can find makes this suitable to print.
Wow.
And it was there, between the cast-down shadows of passing cotton balls I ingeniously use as a metaphor for clouds. The sun found me, shining down like God's own insert random simile of sun here, flashlight. And I let the light shine inside me, through the shell that hides me, where I know I've only got to find myself to find me, to look aside and let the light just guide, sorry. Bone, rolling hills, shadows, clouds and sun. Preemptively thanking the audience for applause is the sign that my poem is done.
Yeah. Boys lie.
This poem's a little different every time I do it. That's why I like it. I can just keep building and building out of this poem. So it's about snaps. Your mama jokes, whatever you called them in your neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
Your neighborhood. Contention. Adrenaline builds in silent anticipation as eyes narrow, the enemy set over the battlefield as likewise eyes adversely shine, shadows to the mind that prepare to shed its humanity for the task at hand. Allies roar, deafens rational doubt as the first charge is launched. Yo mama! So positively poverty-stricken, she found a way to put Snickers on layaway. Yo mama! So broke, I thought I should mention she can't even afford to pay attention. Snap! Sings a deafening pierce through the metropolitan stoop as the crowd about two warriors erupts, a cantankerous kerfuffle of shouts. A man musters a retaliation. Without hesitation, he snaps back with a, yo mama! So repulsively repugnant, even Rice Krispies won't talk to her. Yo mama, so comedically corpulent, Greenpeace mistook her for an endangered elephant. Yo mama's house got such a dirty floor, people wipe their feet before going out the door. And so one side gives rise as the other subsides to heckled cries of snap, and oh no he didn't. Yo mama's wrinkles so hard to hide, I said act your age, she dropped down and died. Yo mama's face could use some grooming, she looked out the window, got arrested for mooning. And thus is the parlay of this war game played in this 94 Renaissance, when these men do battle before brick and mortar foothills, this forging of iron wills, such to make a man through fire, we temper his temper that he may remain stone-faced, iron-willed. To traverse the adversity that awaits your heartbreak in future life, we sling these fires that may guard your heart through awaiting strife. Yo mama, so promiscuous, she listed you as an incidental on her tax return. Your mama's so fat, she weighs a ton, she went to the movies, sat next to everyone. I hear your mama got a learning disorder. She tried to put her M&Ms in alphabetical order. Bless this city stoop, where boys wrestle as lion clubs, where we teach to take a scratch and then lunge back. This concrete veldt, when you first felt the snap smack its arch attack, where a cub learns to glare that unwavering stare of a lion, stone-faced, iron-willed. The future man rears back to face the attack, shrugs it off, even laughs because maybe they're right that your mama's so dumb she bought a solar-powered flashlight.
Oh!
All right.
Oh! Wow.